Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and welcome to the Caddicarus Show, where I always have to do the dirty deed of deciding whether or not things deserve to be slaughtered or salvaged. But after today, I'm not going to do that anymore. In fact, in this video, I'm going to have to do the dirty deed of deciding whether or not to slaughter myself. In my stupid face.
Blow my cock off!
Because I woke up the other day to an utterly delightful email all about my Tomb Raider Caddicarus episode and how shit it was. You know, the video I made 5 years ago. Because nothing changes in 5 years. And I was so hurt by this message that I ended up realising they were right. This is pointless. I should stop making videos. I need to give up. And then I need to go and drink bleach, and the world will be a better place. Thank you for enlightening me, random stranger on the internet. But before I go, I figured I could use this last video I'm ever going to make to basically read this email back and redeem myself. You know, that's a great idea. I'll read this email back, address every single point, and make the world a better place before I quit YouTube forever. I think that's a great idea.
Caddy, is it time yet?
No, Phoebe, not yet.
Aww.
Why was she so disappointed about that?
So without further ado, here is the email, and I'll try my hardest to fix everything wrong with my life. Okay, let's go.
Right, email subject. Your Voluptuous Raider review.
And we're off to a great start.
Anyway, your Voluptuous Raider review is fucking retarded.
And it just keeps on getting better.
I wanted you to know that, as someone who knows the Tomb Raider franchise through and through.
Wait a second, we don't actually know what this person sounds like. Should we do a rough impersonation based on the way that they talk so far?
I wanted you to know that, as someone who knows the Tomb Raider franchise through and through. Full stop. Watching you talk about the first installment show your lack of research that you did. Some fucking reviewer you are can't even be bothered to do a simple Google search.
You know that it's spelled voluptuous, right? Can't even be bothered to do a simple Google search.
I couldn't even stomach through your shit talking.
Okay, fair enough. You caught me with my hands up and my trousers down. I didn't do any research at all for that video. None at all. You got me there, yeah. So how about you just let me redo the intro to that Tomb Raider episode completely from the beginning with research in it.
That's a great idea, Caddy.
Thank you, I thought so too.
This was one of the standalone and greatest early releases for the PlayStation, and yet strangely enough, the MS-DOS and PlayStation versions of this game were released nearly a month after Europe released it on the Sega Saturn. Not to mention that this little beauty helped pull Eidos out of a $2.6 million loss the previous year by making a whopping $14.5 million profit. Oh, and it sold 8 million copies and shit.
Wait a bleeding second, that is exactly what I wrote in that original video and actually said word for word in that original video. How Doctor Strange. You know why? Because all of that information actually came from a few Google searches that I researched.
Not only that, the beginning was sexist as all hell. You're a fucking grown-ass man.
Well, technically I just turned 18 when that video went up, so a few months prior I couldn't even walk into a game store and buy Resident Evil 5 without my mum being there.
Who used Womb Raider in their description and made several predictable jokes regarding her breets and buttocks.
Yes! Breets! Breets! I want that on a t-shirt! Oh my god, her breets and buttock breets! How could you get that wrong? Breets! Fucking breets! You know what one of my favourite things for dinner is? Chicken breets! I haven't got anything to... I don't have anything... I haven't written anything in the script here. There's nothing written here. It just says, react to breets. And even reading that sentence, react to breets, is making me laugh. Breets!
Clearly unaware of how that makes you look like a dopey cunt whose humour hasn't developed after the 6th grade.
Oh, now listen here, mate. If anyone here is the dopey cunt... Okay, fair enough, you make a good point.
Seriously? Would it have killed you to show the game and its protagonist a little respect?
You know what, yeah, maybe I should have done. I think I got a bit too carried away by her breeds. Let me just go back through the original video quickly and delete all of the moments where I don't give her or the game any respect at all.
This game was pretty much forever revolutionary.
Disrespectful delete.
This game practically bled inspiration in its wake, tailing as far as games even today, such as Uncharted.
Disrespectful delete.
Even she was considered fresh in video gaming, becoming a throwback to the classic hegemony hegemonic male trait.
Disrespectful delete.
And much like Samus, proving once and for all that gaming heroines could be ultra badasses as well.
Disrespectful delete.
It's more than a pleasure to revisit the legend that started it all.
Disrespectful delete.
Which, I might add, is one of my most favourite interactive tutorials in video gaming. It's very true to its sources in terms of adventuring and discovery. This entire soundtrack is one of my favourites. You want to look after her, you want her to win.
Actually, now that I think about it, you did point out that I was apparently a raging sexist that didn't show Lara any respect. Alright. So what about the people that designed her with the biggest pyramid polygonal tits I've ever seen in my life? And an arse crack always in your face, and the skimpiest outfit possible for running through a sub-zero freezing system of caves, and made her so that she says this in the tutorial.
Now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
I don't think they were being sexist, not at all. I think there was a little bit of sexism in there, a little bit. Tiny. Itty bit. Nothing in there at all. And it wasn't like I was just pointing out that it was ridiculous and making a joke of it. Suck on my voluptuous breeds.
Just delete that abomination of the video. You'd thank me in the long run.
Yeah, you're probably right, man. This is really holding me back. I think I'm just going to get rid of it from the other nearly 500 other ones I have. Thank you.
While you're at it, delete your account off of YouTube as well.
Well, deleting a single video and then deleting my channel seems very inefficient. I could just delete my entire channel from the get-go and save myself some time.
I barely watched anything from your content.
That much is fucking obvious.
And I'm already questioning where you got an audience from.
I ask myself that every single day.
Shh. You're sad.
Well, I am now after I read that and you told me to delete my account. You cut me so deep. So I think it's pretty obvious now. I just need to die. That then fixes all the sexism in the world and everyone will be happier without my channel. I know you said I would thank you in the long run for telling me to delete my entire career that I love dearly just because you told me to. But you're wrong. I'm thanking you right now.
Just talking about how terrible I am and how I need to go away right now makes me feel better already, just talking about it. Fuck knows how this is gonna feel for everyone in the long run if it's already this great now. I can't believe I've never thought about doing this before. Thank you, random email. You have changed my life for the better. I cannot...
Shut up, Cad. You want your life insurance?
Caddy is dead, everyone, so please give money to support his family and go to thepixelempire.com for a brand new and simple website layout, more designs for shirts coming in the future, and even brand new phone cases to deck out your Samsung Galaxy with Caddy's penis!